Welcome to the Zen Zone. I am here with Mario, one of our premier riders here in Vegas. He's on the RS High Speed, one of the few riders that has actually developed his own style, which is something I appreciate. He has his own unique riding style, and he's an all-around excellent rider. This is actually his Skydio footage. We kind of shared footage. We're on our way to the Wheel of Misfortune, where in this big backpack I'm carrying, it's the only backpack I have that would fit my FPV drone. So it's a bit overkill on the size and for everything that I have in it, but it did the trick. Got the FPV, the DJI FPV drone in the backpack, and you'll get to see some of the footage at the end. We're going to take it to the Wheel of Misfortune and fly it around. Man, it was a most excellent ride. This is one of our rides here in Vegas that I think most of us enjoy. It's like a little roller coaster, and on a personal electric vehicle, it's amazing because it's like your own personal roller coaster. You don't have to wait in line. You hop on your electric unicycle or your scooter or your e-bike and you just take off. Everybody here is friendly. I've never had any issue with any bikers. Definitely need to pay attention though, because there's a lot of tight turns, and you may not on the X, because the EX is like the best turning EUC in the game. For super tight hairpin turns, nothing will beat the EX. You can crouch into the suspension and use it to kind of propel yourself into the turn. I don't know the technical wording for it, but man, it's great when you sink your suspension into the turns, and it just keeps your inertia. So you're not having to brake or anything. You just keep your inertia and are able to keep it moving forward. Wanted to try something a little bit different with this footage. It's mostly just going to be Skydio footage. I think most YouTubers, they're only using like one type of footage. With all my other videos, I mix in like tons of different footage, and it just takes forever. It can take up to 3 days to edit a video. This is not going to take long. It's going to take a while to render because it's the Skydio FPS, with 60 frames per second. So it'll take a while to render on my PC, but hey, I'm okay with that as long as I'm not sitting here clicking a million times. Literally, when I'm making my other YouTube videos, which don't get many views, to be honest, less than 1,000 views, some of those videos take me days to make, and 24 hours of clicking non-stop and listening to the same songs. And yeah, it's ridiculous. I've been putting too much work into my YouTube, and it's not really paying off, to be honest. So I'm gonna keep it simple, and honestly, this footage is great. I want to talk about a little bit of techniques with the EX, what I think about it. I'm almost at 1,000 miles, how it kind of stacks up to other EUCs. I mean, it is the best suspension EUC in my book for definitely for long range cruising. Not so much for technical riding. I would still take the V11 or S18. Definitely the S18. If you're worried about the suspension rods being hit or damaged, the S18 is the king of technical stuff right now. And the V11, I actually still like it, but yeah, if you bust it up off-roading, good luck getting parts. Still waiting on V11 board, which is bothersome since it's going on 5 months, and I did a lot of work for InMotion, and they basically haven't paid me the $1,000 they owe me. They owe me a board. They owe me a bunch of stuff, and yeah, their contact just quit, so I'm kind of feel like I've been left in the dry, but whatever. I got to ride the V12. And it wasn't that great of an experience. The V12, it's not a wheel I'm interested in. 16-inch wheels should be phased out, in my opinion. Or like it's a very niche wheel. The 18-inch wheels at high speed are more stable, and the Begode line has way better braking than the InMotion. The InMotion has better acceleration, off the line. The V12, I don't think anything will beat it off the line. The V12 is a monster off the line. Nothing will beat it off the line, I don't think. Not even a Tesla. The 16-inch wheel Tesla, I don't think even that would come close. I don't even think the XN would come close. I think the InMotion V12 is the fastest accelerating EUC. Obviously, that would need to be tested, but yeah, I think it would win by a large margin. But I'm just not interested in 16-inch wheels. It's not going to be able to hit these tight turns in the same way that Begode X has. With when you're riding this suspension wheel, this big heavy-duty 83-pound wheel, this Begode X, you're almost unstoppable. Like you can just roll over anything, and it's super comfortable. Someone is asking me if the suspension was a gimmick. It is not a gimmick. It is really good, comfortable suspension on almost any terrain. And I've done it. I've taken it almost at 1,000 miles. A lot of off-roading, a lot of on-roading. I prefer the street. Just bought the Conti Scoot tire. Have that on the way. Think that might stick a little bit better on the street. That was thanks to Ron Lyon. He suggested that. But I still do think the Kenda would be better, even on the street. I have theories on that. I need to test them out. The tire change on the Begode X won't be too difficult. I really think the Begode EX is not going to be that difficult to take apart. The panels, just unscrew them, and yeah, it's not as difficult as, let's say, the V11, which is a million screws. A lot that can go wrong when you're taking apart the V11. Not my favorite EUC to take apart. thus ends part 1 of our journey to the Wheel of Misfortune. You're going to get to see some of that footage coming up, some more of our ride and some of the FPV footage. This is FPV footage of Wetlands. I didn't do that great of a job here, but hey, I'm still learning how to fly FPV. You put the goggles on and you are a bird. It's really cool getting to become a better drone pilot and capture some unique shots that the Skydio is not able to. Although the Skydio could have done anything here and actually better. So the Skydio is an amazing drone. If you want to wait 45 days, the customer service is not that great unless you buy their extra $1,000 customer support package. It's kind of crappy that the Skydio makes you pay that much extra for good customer support. If you don't pay for it, you're going to be waiting 2-3 weeks to get your drone repaired. Something to think about. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Big shout out to Mario and his Skydio. I feel like these Skydios start to develop a personality based off their user. Mine's definitely developing a unique personality. I have some videos to demonstrate thus. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, man, hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment, and until next time, stay in the Zen Zone.